I got rounding on my mind.
Welcome to the workshop. Today, my key fob, it works, but there's a problem. It's coming apart. You can see it's kind of ripping there. So to save it, I'm going to do a little replacement of just the cover, not the fob itself. And so I'm going to start with getting some tools out of the old toolbox. Okay, I need a little Phillips, I think. And I need someplace. Yeah, just a little flathead. I've never done this before, so it's going to be a learning experience for both me and you. So let's give it a go. Okay, there's the old one. Pop the this key out. And then I have the new one. Comes along with the little chromey type bits. And pop the key out of that one. Now I just have to apparently pop the back off here, where you replace your batteries, I'm assuming. Oh, that's not going to be easy. There we go. Okay, that's where the back comes off there. And I'll do the same with my what I'm replacing. I'm always a little hesitant with this stuff, but ooh boy, that's tight, which I guess is good, but there we go. There you go. Come on. Right. That's where you get your battery. Now it looks like there's little screws in here that I probably have to take off. I think they're a different screw than a Phillips. Isn't that something? Yeah, those are those little triangular ones. Okay, so when I started looking at it, what it came with are super small Phillips, but the original has a Torx. So I have a super small Torx, so now I can take apart the original key fob and continue with my journey. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing here. So bear with me as I fumble my way through this. Because it came with no instructions, which is always the fun part of it. Huh? No, that more underneath. Makes sense. Because what I have to do, because this is just the case. I still need the old brains underneath there, so. Now, what do I do here is the question. Do I pop it off this side too somehow? How do I replace the guts of it? taking this off, this back part off, is really difficult because there's little tabs and they're plastic and they're really difficult to take off without busting. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. I took one off the one I just picked up, and it looks like I may have broke the tab a little bit, but we'll see when I get back to it. Oh, your mother. Ooh, there's battery, that's gotta come out. Now, I gotta transfer all of these workings over into here. So, pop that out, put that into here. Oh, am I the right way? Nope, I'm upside down. That's why it's not working. There we go, that's better. It's better when it's the right way. And then pop that back on. Hang on. Oh. That's the way it goes. Upside down doesn't work. Okay. Battery back in. Does it? Okay, that stuff works. Okay, so let me just see if this works still. Locks, unlocks. Starts it. Stops it. Locked. Perfect. Okay. So I can put the rest of this back together now. Now, I got the new screws. Where's my little screwdriver? Now this is where it's going to be tough. I can barely see anything here. Okay, here's a tip. You know how I was having trouble getting the Phillips on with that little screwdriver? Use a bigger screwdriver, a bigger Phillips. Works like a charm. Look at that. It doesn't quite fit the key. Okay, I was having a little trouble with this, getting the key to lock back in. Because it's a different unit, it's a little bit more of a struggle to get it locked in, but it is locked in, nice and tight. And that's all I need. So, key's ready to go.